Brainy Dose presents Top 10 Tourist Scams and How to Avoid Them. We generally like to think that we're smart enough to avoid getting duped. However, getting scammed in a foreign country can happen to the best of us. It's important to know what kind of travel scams exist and what you can do to avoid them. Number 1. Taxi overcharge. This is one of the most common travel scams in the world. Taxi drivers pull the scam most often near airports or hotels. Once you get into a cab, the driver will start to drive, then he will tell you that the meter is broken, and then will proceed to charge you a ridiculous fee. To avoid this scam, ask the airport or hotel staff approximately how much a taxi should cost to your destination. Ensure the meter is in fact working before you get in the car, or negotiate rates ahead of time, and never get in an unlicensed cab, no matter how amazing the deal is. Number 2. Overbooked or closed hotel. This travel scam also involves taxi drivers, and happens while on the way to your hotel. The driver will tell you that your hotel is either closed or overbooked. Then he'll take you to a more expensive hotel, where he receives a nice commission. To avoid this scam, call your hotel in advance and make sure they're in operation. If they offer shuttle services, you should schedule a pickup. Otherwise, insist that the cab driver takes you to your hotel anyway. It's also wise to preload your phone with the shortest routes to your hotel and tourist attractions. This will save you from getting taken on long and expensive rides. Number 3. Spills on your clothing. You could be walking down the street and suddenly feel something plop on your shoulder. Oftentimes, it's a spilled drink. Then a friendly stranger approaches you and begins to wipe off the offending mess while plucking your wallet from your pocket or purse. To avoid this scam, the best thing to do is politely decline the help offered and instead find a public washroom and clean off the mess yourself. Number 4. Wi-Fi connections. While you can find Wi-Fi almost anywhere these days, some free unlocked connections might be dangerous. Hackers will set up unsecured Wi-Fi hotspots in public locations such as restaurants and cafes. This can be very tempting to unsuspecting tourists who are eager to connect. And once connected, the thieves can access your computer, passwords, online accounts, and more. To avoid this scam, always ask staff which Wi-Fi network belongs to their location and connect to that network only. Number 5. Closed attraction. This tourist scam happens in major tourist areas where a friendly local will approach you and start up a conversation, fishing for information. They will then tell you that the attraction or shop you want to visit is closed for any number of reasons. Then they'll guide you to a different attraction or shop where they either charge a lot for entry or pressure you to buy something. To avoid this scam, don't just take the word of locals and allow them to guide you elsewhere, but do thank them for their suggestion and walk away. Or better yet, call the place you want to visit before you head out to make sure they are indeed open. Number 6. Friendly ATM helper. A friendly local approaches you at an ATM cash machine to help you avoid local bank fees. But what they really want to do is scan your ATM card with a card skimmer and watch you enter your PIN number so they can drain your account later. To avoid this scam, never let anyone near you while you're making an ATM transaction, and always cover the number pad with your other hand while entering your PIN code. If someone approaches offering help, take your card and find another ATM. Number 7. Fake police officers. The fake police officer scam is popular in many large cities. A local will approach you and offer illicit items like drugs. Meanwhile, 1 or 2 other people will approach, appearing to be police officers flashing badges. They will then insist that you hand over your passport and wallet. To avoid this scam, never hand over your wallet or passport. Request that they show you their identification and then tell them you will call the police station to confirm they are who they say they are. Number 8. Street beggars. Usually injured or elderly beggars will ask you for money, but children are also frequently used by begging gangs to collect money. They use this tactic because it's difficult for most people to say no to those who appear to be in need. Sometimes an accomplice nearby is just watching to see where you keep your wallet so they can pickpocket you later. To avoid this scam, never give cash to street beggars. You could, however, buy them some food. That way you'll walk away with a sense of benevolence and know that your money is not going to a gang. Number 9. The Switcheroo. This scam happens mostly with clothing, rugs, and antiques. You're at a store and you see a designer item at a bargain price. After some further bargaining, the owner agrees to sell it to you. But while you aren't paying attention, they hand you a knockoff instead. To avoid this scam, don't buy expensive items while on vacation overseas, no matter how good the deal is. Also, be sure to always watch what the seller is actually giving you, to be sure it's the exact item you wanted. Number 10. Flirtatious local women. If you're a single man traveling, you need to watch out for this popular scam. You will notice that beautiful local women pay much more attention to you than women back home. One of them may even invite you out to a nightclub or bar. But after a wild night, the woman disappears and you're forced to pay an overpriced bill. Or worse, you get drugged and wake up completely robbed of everything you had with you. To avoid this scam, be wary of attractive women who are unusually forward or hitting on you aggressively, especially if you aren't used to this back home. While it is every man's dream to be propositioned by beautiful women, remember, getting on a plane didn't actually increase your attractiveness. Have you ever been scammed while traveling? Or do you know any other scams? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.